Hello, Shelley here with my second compass rose pattern. This one is called South, and I'll be using a Hobbii 8/6 cotton to make my sample, just like this one here, but you can use any yarn. I've used the 8/4, I've used the 8/8, I've used cotton silk, whatever you want to use is fine. I'll just be making one colour. Now I covered a lot of my hints and tips for working with my patterns in the North pattern. So if you need a bit of help that way, using stitch markers and scraps of yarn, head over and watch that one first and you can apply that knowledge to all of the other patterns. All right, we're going to start. I'm going to be talking in US terminology, by the way. Okay, we're going to start with a magic circle. Now all of these patterns start exactly the same. So chain 3 starting chain and a false stitch or a false stitch, and then 15 doubles, so you have 16 stitches in total in the first round in a circle. So easy as. In this pattern I'm going to do my false stitch instead of chain 3, just so you can see what that's like. There is a video on my YouTube channel where I break it down a bit more than that. It just blends in better than a chain 3. So we need 16 stitches in total, false stitch or chain 3 plus 15 double crochets to make round 1. Easy. I'll just do those and then I will show you how to join up. Okay, there I go. I have 16 stitches in total. Pull my magic circle closed and I'm going to join with a slip stitch to my false stitch. So it's got a V on the top just like regular stitches. Whoops, pardon me. All right, round 1 done. Okay, round 2. Single crochet in same stitch as slip stitch, so in that false stitch, pop a stitch marker if you have trouble reading your stitches in that first one. My goodness, I keep knocking things. All right, our side begins with a half double crochet in the next stitch, and then in the next stitch we're going to do a double crochet, a half triple, and then a double crochet, all in the one stitch. And then we will do a half double in the next stitch, and then we're up to our corner, which is a single crochet, chain 2, and then another single crochet in that same stitch. All right, half, oops, double, half triple, and double, and then a half before we do the corner again. All right, easy. Okay, I've done my last side stitches. Now I just need to finish off that first corner, so I'm going to do a stitch in that same stitch that the first one is in, chain 1 and join with a single crochet to that first single crochet. Again, if you need some tips on how all that works, check out the North video. All right, round 3, single crochet over joining single crochet. So this is the joining stitch, this is the corner space, that's where I do my first stitch. And then I'm going to do, a single crochet in the next stitch, chain 2, a double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1, 2, and in that middle stitch of the side, the tall half triple, we're going to do the double, half triple, and double in that stitch. So double, half triple, and double. Oops. It's a bit hard working through the camera sometimes. There we go, double. So 3 stitches in one, and then we do a double in the next 2, 1, 2, chain 2, single crochet in that last stitch, and then the corner is in the 2 chain space, single, chain 2, and single. Okay. All right, don't worry if it gets a bit wobbly and funky, it'll all work out in the end. All right, so now I've done my last stitch to the side, chain 2, stitch in that last stitch. I need to do a stitch in the same space as my first stitch, which is in there. chain 1, join to my first stitch with a single crochet. Okie dokes, round 4. We're going to start with chain 3 as a starting chain or a false stitch, as I like to do. Then we're going to do a double crochet over the joining stitch, there. Okay, then we're going to do a double crochet in the next stitch. So we've got 2 stitches here, this first one. Then we're going to skip that stitch and the 2 chain space and do a back post, half double crochet around the next 2 stitches. 1, up, down, fold, 2. Then a back post single crochet around the next 3 stitches, so it should be the middle 3. 1, 2, 3. Back post half double around the next 2. Then we skip the 2 chain space and 1 stitch and do a double crochet in that last stitch. And our corner in the 2 chain space is a double crochet, a half triple, and a double crochet. All right, see, mine's quite funky, but it will all work out. I'll show you how to end this round. Okay, see, it's pretty much flatter again. I've just need to do my last stitch in the same space as first stitches, so down here, finish off that first corner. Then I'm going to join with a slip stitch to your 3rd chain or false stitch, as I did. Okay, that is round 4 done. Round 5. Start with a single crochet single crochet in the same space stitch as your slip stitch. Then we're going to chain 2 and do a double crochet in the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the next stitch, which should be the middle one alongside, a double crochet, a half triple, and a double crochet all in that same stitch, a double in the next 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, chain 2, and then in the next stitch, which should be the middle one of our 3 corner stitches, a single crochet, chain 2, and a single crochet. Right, that's it. I'll show you how to end in a minute. All right, you might see it might start to get a bit wobbly again. I've done my last 5 stitches along the side. I need to chain 2, and then I do a stitch in the same stitch as my first stitch, which is here, so the middle one of that previous round. Chain 1 and join with a single to that first single. Okay, round 6, chain 3, oh, beg your pardon, oops, oops, distracted by a wobbly camera. Chain 3 starting chain or a false stitch, then a stitch over the joining stitch, double crochet in the next stitch. We're going to skip the 2 chain space and do a back post half double around the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then a back post single around the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then a back post half double around the next 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, We'll skip the 2 chain space, do a double in that last stitch at the side, and then our corner, as we've been doing, a double crochet, a half triple, and double crochet. And that is our repeat. Okay, all of my sides are done. I just need to finish that first corner, so a stitch in the same space as my first stitches, and join with a slip stitch to your chain 3 or your false stitch. Okay, 2 more rounds to go. Chain 3 starting chain or a false stitch for the start of round 7, then a double crochet in the same stitch as the slip stitch, so starting with half of the corner. I'm going to do a double crochet in the next 2, a half double crochet in the next 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, a single crochet in the next 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a half double in the next 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, a double in the next 2, 1, 2, and we should be up to the corner, the middle stitch of the 3, where we do the same corner again, a double, a half triple, and a double. And that is our repeat. And then there's just one more round to go. Okay, just need to do a stitch in the same stitch as my first stitches over here. Join with a slip stitch to my false stitch, and we're up to the last round, which is all single crochet. So we start with one in the same stitch as your slip stitch, then there's one in each of the 19 stitches on the side, and in your corner, which is the middle stitch of your 3, so a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. I'm sure you really don't need my help to do that. And at the end you chain 2 and join with a slip stitch. And there you have it. That is, well, will be, the south pattern from my Compass Rose patterns. Check out the videos for the east and west patterns. But remember, the north one is where I share all of my little tips and pointers to help you stay on track if you're a little bit new to my patterns. Enjoy! Thank you so much.